I actually like transgenders in the military too, because first of all, transgenders are some of the meanest people on planet Earth, so they'd make a good soldier, don't you think? And then, second of all, transgenders love to do mass shootings. So, that's perfect for a military veteran. And then on top of that, the suicide rate is incredibly high among transgender people, so we could just use them like the Taliban has suicide bombers. Maybe you guys can actually, if you commit suicide, actually help us in the battlefield. So that would be good. So I think we need transgenders in the military and women's sports.
I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself, why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alex Stein, and we have a very special evening planned for you. A very sad evening, actually. Unfortunately, there was a terrible mass shooting in Minnesota. A transgender shooter was the perpetrator in this terrible, terrible tragedy and went and shot up a Catholic church during Mass. It was very bad. But before we actually get into that, I do want to introduce our guest. He goes by the name of Mo, or you might know him on YouTube as Mr. Muncher. Mo, welcome to the show. You're probably familiar with kids getting shot. So can you explain, how does this make you feel?
Listen, if it's for the right reasons, it's okay. Because look, Osama bin Laden...
Wait, I had to cut you off. Wait. If a kid's getting shot for the right reason, so like what? Like the terrorists? I have to interject because...
Look, bro, if, Osama bin Laden was a hero somewhere.
I guess that's objectively true. To some people, he was a hero, yes.
Exactly. If you're really just doing this for the love of the game, then, I mean, by all means, do what you got to do.
So you're telling me the trans shooter, because they were shooting for the love of the game, it's okay? Or no, you don't think that that's okay?
He just wanted to turn him into Swiss cheese, I understand.
Oh, my. Jimmy, we're going to get canceled already. I love it. I love the energy you're bringing, but this is a very serious subject, sadly. And, a 7 and 10-year-old turning into Swiss cheese is probably not what the people that are watching want to hear. Would you agree with that?
Listen, are they making Swiss cheese sandwiches?
No, okay. So what happened today was, it was absolutely horrible. This transgender named Robin Westman wrote a manifesto and posted on YouTube that they were going to do this. And they were talking in this manifesto about how that they felt bad even before they did it, and the stigma that it was going to cause their parents and their brothers and sisters. And you can just tell that it was written by a person that was definitely on some sort of SSRI or, psychotropic drug. And they obviously probably, and I don't know this person, probably just mentally ill, and they wanted to get attention. And this trans bit is basically, nobody cares anymore. You're not special if you're trans. As a matter of fact, being trans is literally, it gets you no social clout anymore. So these transgender shooters that are very frustrated with their opinion from their peers, their opinions from their parents, they decide to go out and do the most horrific thing possible by going and shooting up a school. Now, some of the images, this person said F Israel and said some anti-Semitic remarks, but at the same time, on their way to the Catholic Church, I believe they passed 4 synagogues. So I don't know how much of what he was saying was meant to be how he really felt, or kind of meant to be like what I do, astroturf as your opposition in order to make them look bad. And the same shooter also said that they're fans of Brandon Herrera. I texted Brandon. They said that they had met Brandon. Brandon said that he didn't remember meeting them. So I just find it very peculiar, some of the messaging this transgender shooter used. And they weren't very smart, but they knew what they were doing with this manifesto, posting it online, making sure that we can all get it before the authorities were able to take it down. So, I don't like being right about this, but this is a serious issue. You got a lot of people that are on these SSRIs, these antidepressants, and they cause suicidal idealization or, ideation. People always get mad at me that I don't say that word correctly, but my point is, they fantasize about suicide. And oftentimes that fantasy involves other people dying because they want to hurt people because they felt that they've been so hurt. And this is the sad community that we're living in. And you have people like Trey Gowdy that are trying to say, oh, blame this on a white guy. First of all, this is not because they're white, even though white people do a lot of shootings. This is because they were mentally ill and their parents coddled this person. And I do think that the parents probably deserve some sort of responsibility for this. You know, I don't know if they deserve necessarily to go to jail, but they definitely deserve to probably be punished for the actions of their transgender son. So, very sad day. Mo, you wanted them to turn into Swiss cheese, which is probably not the proper take. That probably will be considered insensitive to the audience.
You know, I understand that, but look, at the end of the day, I try to bring the lightness in the dark. You know, that's why I wear sunglasses, because I want to bring real light to this situation. Because look, you know, he might have snorted some perk 30s before he did it.
Maybe they...
Or she. My bad for, you know,
don't
misgendering,
yes,
you know?
Please. Robin was their name. And
Robin.
They probably were off on perk 30s. I know those perk 30s, they have fentanyl on it, and then, you know, you're getting transgender surgery, you're cutting your breasts off. There's a lot of pain with that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were on some sort of street perks. And a lot of those street perks, they're done by a pill press, and you're not actually getting authentic, you know, pharmaceutical grade drugs. So you like to do a little perks in crack, right? Is that correct?
I love me some good crack. Look. Crack once in a while is not that bad. You know, Robin may really know about this. You know, he, she, all of the above. The transgenders, you know, these new transmissions have really updated. Like, these transmissions are going electric. I don't know what's going on. They're really upgrading. Like, Elon Musk needs to step into this. Like, he needs to come update them. I'm not sure what's going on, but the new system update has caused them to do this shooting, and I'm trying to bring light to it. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a comedian. Crackhead foremost, but we're having a good time, you know? But I get it. This is a sad time. Him, her, all of the above, E equals MC squared. But I don't know what happened, what went through their mind, but I know whenever you snort perk 30s, if it's not that good shit, somebody's turning into Swiss cheese.
Yeah, you might be right. And for some reason, I got logged out of Restream. Something's going up. I hope my Twitter's not mad because we're talking about transgender shooters, because there's probably a lot of transgender employees at X. Even though Elon Musk took it over, I know that some of those layovers are still working there, and they probably don't like some of the messaging that I post. Looks like we're back online. All right, good. We're back on X. So, yeah, that sounded like the ramblings of a crackhead, I must say. Mo?
You know, honestly, Dallas has some good drug dealers. They really do. You know, recently I've changed my plugs, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he's a good guy. 'Cause these fat bitches, I love them. I've been smoking.
You like the big booty Latinas, or what do you like specifically?
You know, all of the above. I'm a big booty Latina advocate, but recently I've been smoking crack with these fat ass white girls. I'm talking PHATTT. Straight thick, 4 C's.
Play this clip I have pulled up on YouTube. Let's see if this will play.
You don't want to get bitchy? You don't want to get bitchy?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if we can. Let me refresh this. So why is this? What's the deal with? And this is Indian, but I think it could go. I think you could maybe. We'll just watch the clip, then I want to get your opinion.
Do you want to smell? Do you want to smell?
Do you get bitches?
Oh, come. Let's have a good conversation. Come here.
Hey, yo.
I will let you know.
That's weird.
Wait, we gotta watch it from the beginning. Oh my gosh, your replay. Sorry, hold on. Hold on.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know.
You don't know? Look.
Perfume.
Deodorant. Or this.
Okay.
Do you use it?
I don't need that.
Brother, you need to use it. You need to use it.
We got that natural
now you're gonna smell
texture,
bad.
bro.
Yeah, but why do Indians and Pakistanis not know what deodorant is?
Because look, bro, we really want these women to really feel our inner future.
There is something to that. Pheromones. They say that a man's stink can actually make a woman, you know, more sexually attracted to them.
Is it wrong that I like women licking my armpits? I shaved them today.
Is that true? You do like that?
Sometimes.
I mean, that's freaky, dude. That is. I mean, nothing, no shame in that. I'm just saying, you want them to lick your armpits.
Look, you don't. Tell me.
No, never had a girl lick my armpit. No.
No, I was gonna go the other direction. Look, Would you okay, let me start off real nice, okay?
Okay.
Would you let a girl lick your titties and kiss you?
No, I probably wouldn't let a girl lick my titties.
Okay, then we not on the same page. You start off slow.
Because I know, but isn't that kind of gay? She's licking on you're supposed to lick on her titties. I mean, not his titties. That's what.
Look, my nipples are soft.
Yes.
And I take care of them just so my girl can suck on them and tell me I'm good boy. I need my girl to really show her loyalty by milking me.
No. You don't produce milk.
How you know that? Because we're talking about
Do
transgenders.
Pakistanis produce milk, Jimmy?
Actually, I think
How
so.
do you know I'm not transgender?
Well, don't get naked. No, we're live. All right, well, we have a very special guest. He's calling in all the way from Washington, D.C. You know him. We all love him. The one, the only Edgar the Puppet. Edgar, how are you doing, my friend?
What a sad day, and as you know, I like nothing better than making jokes about dead kids, so I'm so psyched to be here.
Well, you and our guest Mo have a lot in common. You guys seem to really enjoy dead kids. I didn't know I was interviewing Benjamin
I'm
Netanyahu,
kidding.
but I guess now, real quick, Edgar, you've been making waves. Should we play one of the latest crime protest videos, and then we can kind of dive into it?
Washington, D.C., and as you know, the people in D.C., they have Stockholm Syndrome. They love their captors. They love to be captured by crime and owned by crime. So they're quite upset, and I tried to talk to them, but these white bitches kept interrupting me. So, yeah, play the clip.
They love to interrupt. Do you think if the National Guard was in Minnesota that this shooting could have been prevented?
You keep dragging me into these
Just a yes or no?
horrible
I
things.
mean, what would you guess? I would say yes.
No.
Okay.
No, because I think what could have prevented this is, oh God, no, I can't get that deep right
no,
now.
you
It's too
can't.
soon. I don't know what could have prevented it. Maybe people really giving a crap about this kid's welfare instead of acquiescing to every little crazy dream, instead of acquiescing to the philosophy that you
How
can
about
cure
we give
mental
them all
illness through
Glock
surgery.
19s?
No, we're not giving them Glock 19s, maybe the teachers. But I'm frustrated because if Robin Westwood or whatever their name is, I don't want to give them even the clout that they want, if they really were interested in committing suicide, why didn't they go and, blow up some children in Gaza and actually help out America? You know what I mean? They could have suicide bombed themselves, and they could have taken out the kids they wanted. They would have been an Israeli hero, and everything would have been kosher, as they say, in the land over there. So I don't know why they didn't consider doing that. They could have taken out the kids that they wanted, and they could have gone out a hero. So that's where I'm frustrated.
Alex, it might be a good thing your show's going off the air.
No,
I don't know.
it's not. It's not a good thing. Okay, let's.
I want you to know, buddy, if you're looking for a new job, we have an opening at the Daily Caller for Coffee Boy.
Is
You
that
are
true?
welcome to apply.
Is that true? They do have an
Yeah.
opening?
We need a coffee boy.
I'm much more talented than that.
coffee.
I could start off as a coffee boy, and then I would be the baby Tucker. So yeah, you know what? I could take that job and do it, but I don't know. I have some other offers I'm mulling over. But before we get into my future, let's watch this video of these people getting mad that Trump is bringing order back to Washington, D.C.
Stupid, except stupid clown.
That's not stupid at all.
You are
Crime is
stupid.
out of control. Why don't you want to do something about it?
What planet are you on? You're not from DC. Don't tell me.
I'm totally from DC. You don't know jack shit about nothing.
And you can't even talk properly.
Oh yeah, I don't talk properly because I am from DC, woman. Fine. Hi, buddy.
Oh, absolutely not.
I think that's my
Yes,
cousin.
Yeah,
another
that does
woman
look like you.
controlling a man.
Shit.
That's how it goes. Daddy, don't even look at me. You're gonna get in trouble with your masters.
You have a hand up your ass.
Oh, it takes one to know one. Can
Ooh,
we chat
I
with
like
you
that.
for a second? All right, can we get up on the sidewalk?
He's a right winger.
He's a right winger.
We ask fun questions. Oh, look.
good.
Sorry, there's another man letting women tell him what to do. If everything's so great in D.C. and there's no crime, how come the Tide Pods that I like to eat are under lock and key?
That is so, 5 years ago.
This is the message. We have two groups of people that love DC. Only one of them wants to shut down a dialogue.
I love musicals too. How long have you been gay? All right.
Got his ass.
I get it. You want a nice white lady telling you who to talk to.
Hey, that's racist.
Stop
Why'd you
posing
blur
on
her
black
face
women
out?
and brown men.
Racist.
I think he's a man. Did I misgender you? I hope not. Trump. What we love. Oh, wait. Yes. Another woman. No. No, they don't want you to talk. I'm sorry. You must obey women. Yeah. How dare you speak to someone with a different opinion? Yes. You can only be in your echo chamber, sir. No, don't exit your echo chamber and talk to someone else.
Yeah,
They
he
want you
looks
to just
like
talk to people
Gallagher.
who agree with you, because that way you'll never change your mind. And I
might
won't
be on a
either.
perk 30.
Do you have any statements? Hi, puppy.
You know, for a bunch of pedophiles, I'm surprised they didn't want to talk to a puppet. I mean, what are these people so mad about? That this crime is down 39%, I think. What are they so mad about, really?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm mad about. What happened to the royalty-free music that usually backed that video? It really sent the whole thing pumping, and it looks like you guys sucked it out for some sort of litigious reason or something. There's no need to be afraid. It's paid for.
Did Jimmy edit that
I
out?
mean, that was the video you sent us, Edgar.
Oh,
Yeah.
busted.
Oh, it didn't include the music?
Nope.
Listen. We don't need music because you have all the, aura, just you and the puppet. I thought that was actually great. I don't think that needed anything else, Edgar.
I don't believe Jimmy. Jimmy is on crack, like a lot of Princeton graduates. He's on crack. You can't trust him.
And
Nope.
Jimmy, honestly, you might be right because Mo, I don't even know him from Adam, and he doesn't believe in the Bible. He believes in the Quran. But Adam and Eve. I don't know this guy at all. And Jimmy's like, oh, he's one of my good friends. And then I asked him, I'm like, where did you meet him? And then he said he met him at this, I'm not even kidding you, an all-black comedy club. And that he had gotten kicked out and banned from the comedy club because he called a black woman, what did you call her?
I just told her to shut the fuck up. You know, look,
and
listen,
you called her, what did you call her?
Look, I don't say the N-word, but when I do.
You said the N-word.
Listen.
But when I do.
Can Pakistanis say the N-word, Edgar?
Only if we don't have fathers, right?
You should never insult Ketanji Brown Jackson again. This is a mistake. I don't believe in saying the N-word. It doesn't belong to me. You know, as a bluish person, it just doesn't, it does not.
What is y'all's
I believe in fudging and
N-word?
moaning about it.
Yeah, what
instead.
is your N-word? Is it bligger, maybe? What is it?
There are no words I really that can.
You need to have
insult.
like a negative racial slur, right? I mean,
Well, I'm bluish, so have at it, bitch.
Rex Jones, $20 super
we
chat.
love Rex Jones. Rex Jones is starting a new podcast as well. Everybody needs to go subscribe to that and
Hey,
subscribe
Edgar,
to Mr.
Rex
Muncher.
Jones, Alex Jones' son says, the puppet is genius.
Well, thank you, Rex. I think I owe you a foot rub.
Yes, the puppet's also gay, Rex, so be very careful. He's going to be in your DMs.
No. Listen. Puppets are by definition into fisting. It's no big deal.
I don't know if Rex probably would be kind enough to fist you, but I know that he's a straight male. He probably is not interested in that, but
I got big old fists. You can take these hands.
Would you
hold
like to
on,
fist
Muhammad.
him? Yeah, would you like to fix him?
You know,
Osama?
it's not anything sexual. It'll only be for dominance.
Yeah. Well, if I wear a goat costume, I think you'll feel right at home.
Oh, I like that because
That's a good one.
They
Hey, look.
do that. They do that, and that's
Look.
weird. That is weird that
Yeah.
they do that.
Just
You
I'll look
can't
just
speak
like your
unless you had
girlfriend.
goat pussy.
Wait, you can't speak unless you've had goat pussy? Is that what you said?
Look, don't speak on it unless you tried it. It might
No,
be good,
you can
it might
speak
not
on
be.
that. That's bestiality. That's a crime in the state. So please, if
no,
you're doing
This
that-
Alex,
state, but not in my country.
that's true.
Alex, I don't think he has that girlfriend for bestiality. I think he has her for nutrition. He milks her daily.
And then she licks my titties after because we really want to start milking over here.
Speaking of
If
milk,
there's no penetration, it doesn't count, Alex. So stop being a bigot.
well, that is Bill Clinton. That's what he said. I did not have sexual relations. He just got a BJ and stuck a cigar in her vagina. So he didn't actually cheat. Okay, now this next video is very, it's something that I'm very passionate about, and I want to expose the truth. A lot of people are under the impression that pandas are real. Pandas are not real. They are human beings in a costume, or they just paint another bear to be like a panda. And I think that we need to have more panda or fake awareness. Owen Benjamin covers this. A lot of people have done extensive coverage of this. So I want to watch this deportation video, and then I want to dive into the conspiracy behind pandas. Let's watch this video.
We're here in front of the National Zoo to speak out against the horror of pandas, their most precious animal. That's my bastard son, Willis. He got hit in the head with a can of corn a while back ago, and it sort of damaged his brain. But you've snapped back, haven't you, Willis? Yeah, see? He's fine.
Poor Willis.
Now listen, we're spending billions of dollars supporting these pandas, and they are depriving American black bears of jobs. We could take an American black bear and dye his face, dye the little underpants white, and he would be just as good as a panda and just as cute. I think it would save American jobs. We could apply panda face on them. It might be a little racist, but it would save millions of dollars.
Would it?
Am I pinning the bear down, or are you pinning the bear down?
No, we'll get Congress to do it. So.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, I know Lindsey Graham has had a lot of bareback issues.
Oh.
This has not be the first time he's been subdued by a bear, but I bet he's willing to give it another shot.
Oh, jeepers.
I was just gonna say black bears are predators. Pandas are not.
No, panda killed my dad, woman.
I love the pandas and I would never deport them.
Pandas killed my dad.
I don't care about your dad. I love them. They're so cute.
My dad always was good to you. Pandas, they're black and they're white. Are they biracial?
Yes. Yeah, they're beautiful mixed race babies.
What's the blackest thing that pandas do? Stupid pandas! Greetings, assholes! Willis! Sweep the leg! Not like that, you dummy! Wow. That was one hard R.
Now, obviously, this was a satirical sketch, but I think that there is something nefarious going on with pandas. Oftentimes, when we get in disputes with China, you know what they like to do? They like to take a panda out of one of our zoos. You know, they use them as a leverage tactic. So why are you so interested in pandas, Edgar?
They killed my dad. Pandas, gang of them.
Well,
you know, they're driving a truck and they made an illegal turn, and you know, Daddy just flew right into the side of their semi.
Well,
it was disgusting.
We're gonna dive into some pandas. Play this. Now, this is from 4chan. I haven't watched anything, but I'm just gonna kind of read this video so we can kind of learn about it. So, whenever I detect something is not real, I get angry and hate it. There's no way pandas were a living species in the wild. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but we're gonna kind of get into it a little bit. Let me see if I can make it play a little faster. So, look at this. Sub-zero IQ levels, they're stupid. Sleeps over 12 hours a day. The females only ovulate once a year. Most pandas are bred through artificial insemination. Only eats bamboo. Needs at least 20 pounds a day to get by. They pee upside down, which is stupid. Killing a panda is punishable by death. There's no registry of pandas before 1800. China, it's a 4,000-year-old nation, one of the most literate nations in the history of the world, and you're telling me in all of that time they never wrote about the panda, which is bizarre. And then the Tainan fake panda incident refers to an incident at a private zoo in Tainan, Taiwan, where a sun bear was painted black and white and falsely presented to visitors as a giant panda. Now, also, I don't know why it's blurred out. Maybe it's saying some racial slurs. Humans are not allowed to interact directly with pandas. They used to say that it was because of a human-to-panda transmitted virus. Regardless, most world leaders have their pictures taken with pandas, such as a pickerel. I don't know what the hell that means, but let's keep going. We're going to learn more about pandas. I hate that it's blurred out like this.
So pandas are just transgender bears.
Yes, all pandas in American zoos are on loan from the Chinese government, which is weird, and they take them back all the time. The official name for a group of pandas It's an embarrassment of pandas. That is what it's called. That's bizarre. And then on top of that, what a effing joke. They honestly believe we're stupid. So now it's looking at a weird picture of that was weird at cleavage. So now how do you feel knowing that pandas aren't even real and that they're provably false?
Well, maybe we should send them to the moon, you know?
Well, that's fake too. What do you think about the shape of the earth, Pakistani Paul?
Look, it's flat.
There you go.
You can't tell me otherwise. I've smoked enough crack in my life to know the earth is flat. I didn't fall off.
There you go. So what do you think about that, Edgar? He's a flat earther. He knows what's going on. He knows they're hiding the truth about the globe. What do you think about that, Edgar? Pandas being fake and the moon being cheese.
You know, I have traveled the ends of this earth in search of truth, and I never encountered an end to the firmament. I just kept going in the same direction, and I went full circle and came back to Washington, D.C. I think this man is part of his terrorist program is to spread lies and fuck goats, and I think
in
it's
the
wrong.
name of Osama bin Laden, we're here.
Are you
Yes.
pro Osama bin Laden?
Of course, 9/11 was an inside job. I did it.
We're definitely going to get kicked off
As
YouTube.
ever, I'm
Yes,
at a
Edgar.
loss. Let's see.
Edgar, do you think that there was any foul play on 9/11? Do you agree
Yeah.
with Mo that it was an inside
Well,
job?
Yeah, Mo. All right, listen, dude. I saw you put the planes into building 1 and 2, but how
And-
the hell did WTC-7 come down?
Yeah, we had back-to-back hits.
Yeah, but how did no plane hit Tower 7? Did you wire it before?
Yeah, nothing at Tower 7, but it pancaked in. What the hell's going on?
And how did they find all your friends' passports so well, but they couldn't find the black box to any of the planes?
You know, we had a mole. It happens. It happens. Unfortunately, you know, we had somebody leak the information, and, you know, next time we'll do something better.
Yeah, I know. It seemed like Benjamin Netanyahu might have got some of that information. Okay, Edgar, how are we going to end the Israel-Palestine conflict in 5 words or less?
All right. Stop 1,500-year-old blood feuds.
I think that's it. That's good.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, how do you stop it?
Drop a nuke.
You know,
Drop
this
a
is such a
nuke.
good way to lose half your friends.
Turn it into a
commenting on
parking
this
lot.
issue.
We could put a Costco there.
You're a puppet. I mean, do you really have that many friends? I mean, let's be real. I mean, how many
Well,
puppet friends do you have?
Wait, Alex, aren't you my friend? Because last time we
Yeah,
met,
I'm the
you put your
human
hand in my
friend.
puppet hole.
I am the human friend, but I mean, Edgar, I mean, you know, I don't even know if we're technically friends because I mean, you're a puppet. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? Go to a restaurant with a puppet? They're going to think I'm a pedophile.
Alex, we both had Kat Timpf scowl at us in disapproval. I think we have a bond going, don't we?
What did you think about that? Actually, let's go back to that because that is actually relevant. Kat Timpf, I don't think she enjoyed her time on that panel.
She did not have a good time because your selection of guests was horrendous. You chose Myron Gaines.
Well, Myron Gaines is an inflammatory guy. We like his abrasiveness. Sometimes that's supposed to kind of, you know, stir the pot. I don't know why that would be a bad selection.
I've never seen 2 women more unhappy than when he opens his mouth.
That is true. The women are not fans of his, but he does have a large red pill audience. What do you think about red pill stuff in the manosphere? Are you into that stuff, Mo?
You know, sometime when Andrew Tate first came on the scene, I was really about that life. You know, I really thought getting 4 bitches would really solve my park addiction.
Your park addiction?
Perk.
Oh, perk
addiction. Yeah, we're back
No, he
to
means
it 'cause-
going to parks and looking at kids.
Yeah, probably. You know, what do you think about, I mean, I'm not calling you a pedophile. That's a bad allegation, but I'm sure he does like to go to the parks. I think he's basically homeless, right, Mo?
You know, it is kind of expensive to buy perks. I think rent is optional. I would rather...
You're a hobosexual. You sleep with women to be able to stay at their house. Is that true?
How did you know this?
Yeah, everybody knows it.
How the fuck? What is he even doing? Is he a fed?
Yeah, all comedians that are struggling have to be a hobosexual where they live with the women they sleep with.
I've done it only 3 times this year.
Mo, you're welcome to live in my cardboard box behind Five Guys Burgers and Fries. No
Does
problem.
that allow me to fist you at the same time?
Yes.
I'm there. Give me the address.
Well, this has always been a gay show, very pro-gay show. Okay, before you go, Edgar, real quick, though, I know we talked about the shooting, we talked about Israel-Palestine, we talked about 9/11, we talked about the fake pandas, but I guess let's kind of dial it back to D.C. I think it is better that the federal government is there, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of martial law. But I do agree that some cities need it, so I'm kind of empathetic a little bit to the protesters because I can kind of see where this could go. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I think it's necessary. So where do you stand on having the National Guard walking around permanently? Let's say their plan is to be there for the next 4 years. Do you really like that?
Well, I love a man in uniform, buddy, so
Okay.
I got my weakness. What am I going to say? And I love a woman in uniform. And I'm not just talking about the schoolgirl kind. So, you know.
So
it's
you
tricky.
like the martial law because it makes you horny, is what you're saying. Because of your horniness level, you
as
enjoy
horny-
the military being there.
As horny as a puppet with no bottom half can get, yes. Yeah. I mean, it's more like emotionally horny.
Well, that counts.
I view the look, there are so many mustachioed he-men walking around in camo, toting big guns. I mean, what's not to like? These reporters, these liberal reporters in DC, they complain about their car getting broken into 12 times in a row, and then they grouse about the National Guard being here. Crime is down. We haven't had a murder. We had 12 days without a murder, which is a nice change.
Yeah, I heard the movie theaters are so quiet you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, it's because people aren't allowed to sneak in anymore. It's amazing the stuff that happens. I haven't seen one idiot hop a turnstile in 12 days.
Was that common in DC? They're always hopping the turnstile. I didn't even know they charge for damn.
Oh my
the public
God, it's
transportation.
rampant. I have been going through the turnstile at Farragut West Stop, and there's always like some person like bumping right up against me, like trying to sneak in and not pay.
He's trying to
And
go
it's
in your
just like-
puppet hole though too. Maybe you don't think they're
Yeah,
trying to
and
get
that
a
only
little.
belongs to you and Muhammad. So, yeah.
We appreciate.
How do you like the green puppets? That's the real question. Are you racist against the greens?
You know, Kermit the Frog and me, we both dated Miss Piggy, and one time we made a ham sandwich. So no, I don't discriminate.
Hey, yo!
All right, show my screen real quick.
You like ham sandwiches, don't you, buddy?
Did you know on
Not halal.
Okay, guys, did y'all know on September 11th they were running military drills that were actually recreating a terror attack going into a building? Here, let's watch this. Can you hear it?
Sad.
From the FBI, they had been operating a massive exercise from their hostage rescue unit. All of their top teams, about 50 personnel, helicopters, equipment, were in Monterey, California for the last 2 days, scheduled to fly back today commercially. So all of those people are out of place. It's fair to say, according to sources that we've talked to here at NBC, that the FBI rescue operations and other FBI operations are really in chaos right now because they can't reach their officials in New York. All of their phone lines are down, and now you've got all of their special experts on this stuck in Monterey, California, trying to get a military flight back because there are no longer commercial flights. So they are seriously out of pocket, and there is a real breakdown of the FBI anti-terror coordination team, which is, of course, the principal team that would lead any effort and was so effective under Jim Kostrom in New York City during the World Trade Center bombing and the TWA explosion, which of course turned out not to be terror.
So what are the chances the top anti-terrorism team, the one that could have stopped the second plane from going into the building, happened to be doing a training exercise in Monterey, California, and they couldn't even scramble anybody, couldn't even call anybody in New York? That seems bizarre, Edgar. What do you think of that as a puppet?
You know, the whole thing messes me up. I have seen security cams of allegedly something slamming into the Pentagon.
Fake.
But no plane remains. All I know is I don't understand and I don't trust the dominant narrative. That said, it seems like the most likely story is our friend up there, Mohammed, did it. So sorry, Mo, you're guilty. Alex, you should handcuff that bastard right now.
We're going to use the Patriot Act. I'm going to go through his cell phone and I'm going to
willing
expose
to
all
make
of
him
his...
be the fall guy.
Yeah,
it's fine with me.
You're gonna find a lot of gangbang porn. I just downloaded it last night.
Is that true?
Wait,
Is that what you
sir,
look at?
I think you'll
gangbang
be
porn?
really comfortable being the scapegoat.
Oh, another goat sexual joke. But is that true? Do you really, of all the content you like, are you trying to be funny? Because gangbang, like, if that ever shows up, I get disgusted. But
why, bro?
Like,
How you really know that's your bro unless he got you by the hips?
No, but I'm saying like how the Lily Phillips, these OnlyFans girls sleep with 1,000 guys. Like, I wouldn't even want to watch that. You know
That's
what I mean?
too much, but
like 1,000 guys with their penis out, and she's just sitting there. Like, I mean, that grosses
okay,
me out.
1,000 is too much, but 5 of your best bros? Why not hold hands
Grosser.
together?
That's gay.
It's not
I
gay.
have a
You go to the
question.
strip club, don't you? If you go to the strip club,
don't
that's
really.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But going to the strip club is just like going and getting hard with your bros.
That's true. Edgar, do you get carded when you go to the strip club?
Wait. First, I have a question about Lily Phillips. Like, what is if you're in line to bonk Lily Phillips, like, what is the pump limit? Do you get like 3 pumps? Are you a 3
You get
pump
to go till
jump?
the finish, till you're finished. You get to.
You're getting real
you get to go to
philosophical.
completion. And I think
You get to finish?
Yeah, the guys get to finish. I saw her on a podcast talking about this and saying how some guys take like 2 seconds and some guys don't go to completion. But yeah, you get to go to compleation apparently.
This is going to
finding
harm
these guys is a
productivity,
real
but
question.
okay.
Yeah, it is a very productive lifestyle. I believe she just bought a Lamborghini Murcielago for $400,000. Yeah, she doesn't know how to drive a stick, but she'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does actually. But bump. All right, Edgar. Before you go, how can people go find you and support you? I know you have a great YouTube channel that you appreciate, but how else can they find you?
Oh boy, yeah. Ask America with Edgar on YouTube, and if you want Twitter or Instagram, at Puppet Edgar. But YouTube is the way to go because they have my full-length adventures. Oh, and Twitter too. Yeah,
Okay.
Twitter has my full-length adventures, but it's easier to find and easiest to find on YouTube. Please hit like and subscribe. Our channel is totally taken off this year. I'm so thrilled. Thank you everybody who has helped, and thank you, Alex. And I hope to see you in DC when you're around.
I deserve most of the credit, but what about last question? There's looks like our very good friend of the show, Joe Exotic, is finally making some headway in his his quest for clemency. He's not even trying to get a pardon. We're just trying to get his sentence clementized, whatever he wants clemency, whatever the longer extended version of that word is. What do you think about Joe Exotic getting free? Are you part of Team Free Joe Exotic?
Well, I am, because I have actually come up with a good rehabilitation plan for him on how he can get back in the tiger business. He can use adult tigers instead of exterminating them this time. He can set them up in a thing and give every visitor to his park a laser pointer so they can play with the cats.
That's actually kind of funny. We've never actually asked Joe if they would, because my cats go crazy for the laser pointer. I bet a big ass 1,000-pound tiger would do the same thing. We probably
You have no idea, baby.
Yeah, but we need
You go nuts.
It'd be at night though, right? We need to be dark outside. I feel like if we're, most of it.
No, that cat can see all sorts of shit.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Okay, well, please make sure to clip this and share this because we need every single person and puppet to help free Joe Exotic. So thank you so much, Edgar. Keep up the good work.
I'm on it, baby.
Stay safe, brother. I know DC's a wild place. All right, Mo. What the hell, dude? You're insane.
You know, whenever crack kicks in, you really don't know how the chromosomes are going to start acting up. I've lost a few already, but...
You're like Hunter Biden, but Pakistani.
Sometimes. Because he seems like he's living a cool lifestyle. Bro, have you seen his porn videos?
I've seen a lot of them, yeah.
He's slinging that schlong around. So when, a guy like that is free and available, what can you really say?
I know. It kind of makes me think about his dad. Do you think Joe had a hog on him too? Because I mean, obviously we've seen the impression, the dick imprint of Hunter Biden, so we basically know he's hanging away.
I mean, I'm sure the father is slinging around as well.
You think Joe does have a big one?
I like to think so, because his wife thinks she's a doctor.
What do you mean? Because his penis is so big that through sex, she's so confused that she thinks she's a doctor?
Exactly. She goes by Dr. Biden? What is she?
Jill Biden.
Dr. Jill Biden. Does she have a real doctorate? Do we know?
She has a doctorate of education.
Yeah. But she's
exactly. Not. So he gave her such good penis. She thinks she's a legit doctor.
We'll have to ask the chat what they think about that. Let me see. I don't know if they're going to like that right there. Are pandas real or fake? I said real, but I really know they're fake. I was just trying to give you guys some extra points. Yeah, the chat is very worried about you. They think that you shouldn't be around children. Are you ever around children?
You know, I have a few lost children out there. I fell in love with a few big booty Latinas. I've lost, I'm a fatherless child, so I became a fatherless child. My father taught me a very well lesson,
Did your dad die in a suicide bombing?
No, he just left because my mommy's pussy was that good.
Wait, if it was that good, wouldn't he have stayed?
No, he would have had 2 of me, and then he would have just gone crazy.
So it was so good. He's like, man, this is the best. I'm just getting her pregnant. I got to go. And
I got to run away. I have to run away. He would have joined Al-Qaeda otherwise.
People are saying you're gross. People are saying you're indoctrinated. People are saying a lot of negative stuff.
You know, that's good because I could be indoctrinated depending on the pay grade.
Are you vaccinated?
No.
what do you think about the vaccine? Why didn't you get it?
Look, it's fake and it's effective. Let me just say that.
It's fake and effective. Ooh, I like that. Some people say that some people got certain batch numbers that were potentially maybe just saline and not mRNA technology. But I like to think that every vaccine that is ever administered is safe and effective, and that they definitely don't cause autism and they definitely don't cause myocarditis. They're actually very good for you. Just
Would
like,
you get the
broccoli.
vaccine for heroin?
What's the vaccine for heroin?
You just get heroin.
So just doing heroin?
Yeah, would you do it? Because, I mean, I'm honestly about that life, if you are.
You know, this is a thing I do want to talk about because this is a serious show. Now, have you heard of this drug called Feel Free?
No, I don't.
I shouldn't even talk about it. Feel Free. People are getting addicted to this kratom drink that's like ruining people's lives. This is it's going super viral. Hold on, these people are just, their lives are getting turned upside down. Hold on, let's see this ad.
I'm about to be feeling free.
I know, do not go take this stuff. I shouldn't even be showing this, but it's like ruining lives. There's a kid from my high school that just
about
overdosed.
this little.
Hold on, let's see, a kid just from my high school, a 17-year-old, just overdosed from this.
Social
Is there
media
a
warnings
bathroom?
going viral online about this little blue bottle that packs a big punch.
This is a warning, specifically for parents, but I guess really for anybody.
This 2-ounce herbal tonic called Feel Free is sold at gas stations and convenience stores. It's advertised as a mood and energy booster made with plant-based kava root and kratom.
What does kratom do to your body? The Food and Drug Administration has actually designated that kratom specifically acts as an opioid.
NBC News reached out to Botanic Tonics, the maker of Feel Free, for a response to claims that their product is addicting. They sent us a statement that reads in part, Botanic Tonics has sold over 129.7 million servings of Feel Free. We've received fewer than 1,000 consumer adverse event complaints total across all categories, with 0 complaints involving severe addiction.
Johnny, no.
John shared his experience with Feel Free to millions of viewers on TikTok. He asked us not to use his last name out of privacy concerns.
No, but show me on the bed like that.
8 years
Bro, he
from,
looked like he
heroin
having
and
the
meth.
best
There was a feeling when I
But
drank
why?
it that
Yeah, he
kinda
probably
brought
was,
me
but
back
watch this
to
one.
how I was.
John says he spent 12 days in the ICU dealing with withdrawal.
I was taking a lot, like
Yeah,
10
you a
to
tweaker.
12 a day.
Kratom has been banned in 5
Okay, if you're
states.
taking
and although
anything
it
of
is not
12 a
federally
day, if you're
regulated,
doing
the
double-digit
FDA and
numbers,
DEA
you
have
are
issued
the problem.
warnings against it. Chronic
But
use
watch-
has been
wait, hold on.
associated with insomnia, seizure, and even liver damage.
Really do research before you put something in your body.
A good reminder as advocates urge for more regulations and
Okay, so now
safeguards.
exit out of this. Now let me show you this. So we were just talking about it. Now a friend of our show who's coming on, we're going to talk about this tonic. JP Sears,
If you
a
see
huge
these
comedian.
health tonics called
He-
Feel Free,
he got
at a
addicted to
convenience
it. Here,
store,
watch
gas
this.
station, or even a health food store, run the other way. They can be dangerously addictive. They got me. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants and Satan, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters because truth conquers. So the reason why we're talking about this health tonic called Feel Free is for a couple reasons. I know it's a little bit of a, wow, I didn't expect that on this channel, JP. Couple of reasons. One, I think tyrannical things are something that prey on deception at the expense of wonderful people. So this particular health tonic, it's marketed as such, like, hey, this is a healthy thing. However, based on my experience with it, it doesn't do anything to promote health, and in fact it can do the exact opposite. It can cause a lot of addiction and negative effects in the body. And the second reason is I've been just hearing more and more people, they might be currently struggling with a strong addiction to these things. I've got close friends who were addicted, they've overcome it, and then there's my story where I was absolutely hooked on these things. I'll share more about my experience with that, but because I think part of freedom is
there a bathroom in
discount
here? I'm
code
about to bust that.
Hold on.
irresponsible.
So we can go watch that later. We only have so much time on the show, but this 7.0 kratom stuff is really, really strong. It actually attaches itself to the same receptor as morphine, and kids are getting addicted to it, and they're shoplifting. And a kid from my high school, 17-year-old, his mother walked into his room and the kid had overdosed, and they said that he died from kratom and a mix of some anti-anxiety drugs that he might have gotten from a friend's parent. But yeah, so feel free. I would definitely suggest not to do that.
I would do that in a second, but how can I run to the bathroom? Let me run.
You really have to go to the bathroom?
I genuinely have
to pee. Yeah,
I'm gonna run.
That's fine. Of course, the Pakistani guy can't.
Kratom.
That's fine. Oh my God, Jimmy! Some of the guests that you booked, Jimmy, are really.
I mean, I knew he was crazy. I thought it was a character, though, but sounds like it's just his.
Sounds like he's really on crack, and crack is a diuretic. It does make you go pee. But let's talk about earlier. So one thing I just want to say, do not do feel free. I know that it looks appealing because it's a health tonic, but it's obviously not a health tonic. I've never done it. I'm not even going to try it because I would probably get addicted to it like JP Sears because, you know, it's something that feels good, you know, it's a lot of fun. But I just really encourage everybody. Jason Ellis, another guy I know I spoke with, had a horrible, debilitating addiction to this as well. He was drinking 20 bottles a day, he told me at one point. So be very careful. But this is kind of a, you know, I guess if a roundabout way of saying a lot of people are taking drugs, a lot of people are stressed, and life is supposed to be kind of stressful sometimes. You know, anxiety is an okay feeling to have, and by medicating it and thinking that you're a girl when you're really a boy or vice versa, we're over-medicating people, and we are very overprescribed. And if we're not prescribed drugs, we're going to the gas station and people are taking kratom. So I just encourage everybody, let's try to lay off the dope a little bit. We make a lot of drug jokes. We got this guy saying he's on crack, but if you really want to be on crack, that's what you're going to look like. You know, for all the people that are saying, oh, this guy's cringe like that, he can't even do a whole podcast because he's got to pee so bad. He's talking about how he likes Perk 30s and stuff. And at first I thought he was joking, but now after sitting with him for 45 minutes, I think he's telling the God honest truth. And it's not a happy story. It's not a, you know, it's like one of those Aesop's fables or whatever, you know, the tortoise and the hare. You know, you think the hare's winning because they're going fast, but really it's the tortoise. It's the tortoise that makes it. Oh, Rex Jones, look, he even said feel free is really, really bad. Yes, and Rex, he knows, Rex is like basically a supplement expert. So he knows every supplement, left, right, kratom to methylene blue to whatever. He knows it all. So if Rex is saying that it is not a good supplement, did you number one or number two?
You know, both, because when I did the perk earlier, it made my bowels real loose. So I think I need that feel free because I'm feeling
Do not do feel free. This whole show is not to do feel free. We don't want people on pharmaceuticals. That's why they're shooting up schools. People are overprescribed psychotic medication that's making them go crazy.
But did you see how he was laid down? He was in Jesus position. He was feeling real free.
Jesus position because he was in the hospital bed? I don't think his arms were extended like Jesus.
Man, he looked like he was having a jolly of a time.
Please, for the love of God, do not do feel free. Are you really going to do feel free? Because I don't know what's kayfabe and what's real.
You know, I was telling you I ran to the bathroom, but honestly, I was looking up on the Googles what's the nearest gas station that has it. I'm sorry, I lied to you.
You go do it. You have to post a video after the show. And you have a YouTube channel, Mr. Muncher, is that correct? Everybody,
of course.
Go to Mr. Muncher. Maybe on your phone. Do you have YouTube? Go on the app right now and comment in the chat real quick. Here,
look, how about this? How about this? We do it together.
Do what together? Feel free? No, I'm not doing feel free.
We both will feel so free.
No, it makes you not feel free. It locks you in a prison of addiction, and it'll ruin your life. And JP Sears is a successful guy, millionaire, and his life was turned upside down by this horrible substance that you can buy at a gas station that is technically legal, but it's an opioid that is arguably just as strong as morphine.
Look, I'll be honest with you. The only thing I'm addicted to really is these big booty Latinas, because a wise man once said, build the wall. And a wiser man said, leave the big booty Latinas here.
That's true. Okay, now the show is kind of coming to an end. I know you prepared a monologue. Is that correct? Are you still interested in doing that monologue? Because we got the camera right there. We can have you kind of stand up right here. And would you like to perform a couple minutes? I'm sure we've heard some of those jokes already, but maybe, you know, you can kind of kill Tony it up a little bit. And
Fuck it, let's try it. Let's see it. Let's get a 2 minute.
Right here. Let's go. 2 minutes is fine. 2 minutes is fine.
God damn.
So you can kick that. It's a broken printer. Okay.
Why do y'all have a printer? That's the real question.
We're trying to return it. Target has a friendly return policy, but Jimmy just hasn't got around to it yet.
You know, honestly, it looks like a very good condition, but look.
Okay, stand up so you can see both of us. Kind of stand to the desk. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect right here. So coming to the stage, Mr. Muncher, the Pakistani prophet.
I need 2 thick dots so I can feel a gigawatt. These big booty Latinas, they need me. These hoes need me. I need these hoes. I've had chlamydia 3 times this year. You're pre-approved for good dick.
You got a minute left.
How you really know that's your bro unless you share your pocket pussy with them? I got my pocket pussy in the green room. I need you, Alex. I got you right on the hips. I'm gonna get you right on the hips. Cause look.
30 seconds.
I need him to feel how good a pocket pussy feels, because these transgenders will stop shooting schools when we each give them pocket pussies. Stop sending these rockets to Israel. Send fucking pocket pussies! Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
That was pretty good. I think that was your best stuff of the night. That was actually pretty good. And I kind of like the idea of sending pocket pussies to sexually frustrated people in the Middle East, and it would probably slow down their birth rate, because actually, believe it or not, Gaza is, I think women are having babies there, so maybe this would be good. So can you elaborate more on this pocket pussy strategy?
You know, like I said, I had an addiction to watching gangbang porn for a while.
Okay, that's not.
You know, me and my boys were really running trains for some time. You know, Israel really knows about trains, and those trains don't make it back. And I really think we should start, instead of sending bombs, instead of really sending bombs, we just drop pocket pussies by the millions.
Can they eat pocket pussies? I think they need food.
You know, you can make a real good sandwich out of it. Just put a hot dog. I think we could do something around
Putting hot dogs in pocket pussies and dropping them over children in Gaza?
I think they'll keep the hot dog safe. It'll come boiled.
What about pocket pussies thrown at WNBA games?
Yo, that's where it's at, because you know they be slinging it around.
Well, they're throwing dildos, but I feel like that might be a good counter-protest to throw a...
No, exactly. They'll start eating them on display. I know they're throwing neon dildos. It happens, you know? That's really where we're at in life, you know? If we start, you know, giving out free pocket pussies on Amazon, follow my link, I think we'll get somewhere.
Yeah, the chat is really not enjoying a lot of what you're saying. I enjoyed your stand-up, though. I think the chat... Can we do a poll for the stand-up? Did we like Mo or not? Because you're Mr. Muncher. A lot of people are going to go to your YouTube page right now, I'm sure, and they're probably going to leave very rude comments, probably racist comments.
I hope so.
You encourage it?
I encourage hate.
What do you think about stereotypes?
They're great. I mean, depends on how much hatred there's filled with them, you know?
The more hate, the better?
Exactly. I really, truly feel like...
But Mr. Muncher, as a Pakistani, don't you think racism is bad? Because aren't people racist towards you for being Pakistani, for being brown?
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I mean, it happens.
Their preconceived opinions are correct.
Yeah, we smell bad. It happens. We smell better than you. I'm sorry.
Wait, you smell bad or you smell better than me? Which one is it?
Both. Because, look, it might not be, you know, the thing you're used to. But just like how white people are not used to having good spices in your food, you're not used to getting these pheromones put in your nostrils.
Is curry the best spice?
It is the most elite spice.
Ooh. I've never heard it described like that. That's pretty brilliant.
Look, I really don't think people really understand how good curry really is. It's changed the world. The white man has taken over our country for that spice.
You're telling me India has been, or Pakistan has been taken over by gentrification? White people are making it.
Well, if you really look back at the historical site, you know, India and Pakistan were one country.
Yeah.
They were together. And what did the white man take it over for? For their spices. They thought they were getting to America, but nah, they got the America plus plus.
That's true. So now the chat wants to know, when are you going to get your CDL and start driving a semi-truck?
You know, honestly, I really wanted to do it, but I done
No,
failed it.
Say you have one. Say you have a CDL and that you don't have a proper license. This will go viral. So what I want you to do is I'm going to re-ask you the question. I'm going to say, when did you get your CDL? And be like, man, I just got my CDL. I smoke crack. I cheated on the drug test. I'm driving motherfucking tomorrow. I don't give a damn if I hit some kids. So say all that. Ready? Okay. Shh. All right. So Mo, a lot of people in the chat, they're asking, when are you going to get your CDL?
I got my CDL right now. You know why? Certified dick long. Certified dick long.
But you can also drive a truck, right?
Yeah, with my pocket pussy beside me. Look, if I don't carry my pocket pussy, I don't want it. I don't know why people don't understand me.
I understand you very well.
Fuck. I want to smoke crack out of my pocket pussy.
I think they make that. I think they do make I think they make a pocket pussy bong situation.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I swear. I think.
Are you serious?
I don't want to pull it up because we'll get a terms of service, but no, I think they do.
Yo, oh my God, I'm fucking getting that right after I get feel free.
Do not get feel free.
Bro,
the whole point of the feel free.
Oh my God, I need that. Oh my God, I need that.
You're not really going to do feel free, are you? Because now I'm going to feel bad. You're going to get addicted to it. And you're going to blame me. You're going to say, I learned about feel free on the Alex Stein show, and now I'm going to get, a cease and desist from your attorney or something. Don't take feel free. Please don't.
Bro, these hoes need me. If I feel free and I'm just slinging dick off of it, best believe I'm a porn star. I need that. I need that. I need it.
Maybe he does need it. He is a little wired. Maybe it would be nice to kind of cool down a little bit and feel a little free. Maybe, okay, if anybody can do it, I know that you can do it responsibly, even though I encourage everybody in the chat not to do it. Rex Jones has said multiple times, he is a supplement expert, that 7-0 kratom is incredibly dangerous and very life-threatening at the same time.
Rex Jones had another super chat that expired, but he said, I could get this guy to eat glue.
Yeah, he says that he could get you to eat glue.
You know, honestly, I did that once. And my hairline is fucked up because I did it with my barber. And he turned me into my purest form. He turned me into my purest form. He fucked up my hairline, made it straight crooked. He turned me into my purest form. A fucking Nazi!
Pakistani Nazi, that is a real thing. Your jacket, very nice quality, Arabic material, and now you've thrown it down on a broken inkjet printer. I might be stained because that same chemical has stained multiple items of mine.
This is straight out of Ross. You want it? I will give it to you.
That's not from Ross.
I got it from Ross, brother.
I like Ross Dress for Less.
Look.
Is that leather? What is that?
I don't know. It's fake leather for sure. Look, I'm a Ross man.
You're a Ross boss.
You see those stitches? Straight coming off. Straight Ross. You could tell the quality is shit. $20. You want it? I will give it to you. But first, you get me feel free.
No, feel free.
I'm gonna be in the hose like this. I'm gonna be in the hose like this. I'm gonna be going crazy. I need feel free. Cause look, my bitch always telling me stop cheating. But I really tell her, your pussy ain't that good. But once I get feel free, I'm gonna be feeling amazing.
You don't already feel amazing?
Look, this Perk 30 really got me crazy.
Just saying, I mean,
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to get on fentanyl. And I really truly wonder what these SSRIs do, because if you're shooting up schools or churches, you must feel amazing, bro.
No, but I need to do one thing real quick. Let's see if I can find it. ICE hotline. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. And Jimmy, do we have Mo's legal name?
Mo Masaif, I think.
Okay, well, he's about
Mohammed Masaif.
Let's see. I just want to make sure that I don't want to report the wrong Mohammed.
You're going to get 4 of me.
You have reached the Homeland Security Investigations tip line.
Fuck!
If you have a life or death emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Your information is very important to us. We are currently experiencing a longer wait time than normal. If you prefer not to wait on hold, you may also submit your information using the HSI tip line web tip form located at www.ice.gov.
Your digital footprint. Doesn't matter if you run, you cannot hide with your digital
carefully
footprint.
as our menu options have changed.
Para español, oprima número 4.
If you are calling about an appointment with ICE or to change your address with ICE, press 1. If you are calling to provide a tip or add information to an existing report, press 2. The Homeland Security Investigations tip line is for reporting crimes and violations of United States laws under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security Investigations, commonly referred to as HSI, is the principal
You
investigative
can't run.
arm of
There's no point in trying to run.
Customs
Tom Homan will
Enforcement,
find you.
also known as ICE, a component of the U.S. Department
Okay, now
of
he's
Homeland
riding the
Security.
scooter. He is high.
All information received on
Come
the tip
on,
line
let me
will
just
be
leave a
reviewed by
message.
appropriate personnel. HSI retains the discretion
How long
to
does this
act on
take,
information
Jimmy?
based on resources and priorities. The tip line is for reporting only. Tip line personnel cannot provide any
on!
information regarding
I'm
whether
causing 9/11 again. Don't do it.
Here, oh my
do
God,
it.
he's doing 9/11. You can
Don't do it. Hey.
anonymous tips by phone and through the web tip form
Be careful, you're
located
gonna hurt
at
a camera. You can throw it. You can throw it.
www.ice.gov/tips.
You throw it. Throw it
If
out.
you choose to report a tip anonymously, you may simply provide the information concerning
Why
the
are you doing
call.
It's
this?
fine. You're about to go to
If
jail.
you choose to put your name, contact
dude.
information, or other personally identifiable information, this information may be subject to disclosure during an administrative proceeding or
All right.
criminal trial.
Dan Crenshaw.
Your call
he
will be
wants you gone.
recorded.
Okay.
Knowingly filing a false report is a crime.
I'm not
and
filing a
violators
false
may
report.
Be prosecuted. Please select from the following options, and the next available
Look, chat.
analyst
We
will
did
take
what
your
we
call.
had to do.
Hold on.
Hold
Let's see if we can
times
do
will
this. We
vary.
got to end the show, but
To report the presence of illegal aliens or the employment and exploitation of illegal aliens in the United States, press 1. All agents are currently assisting.
oh my gosh. Okay, well, guys, that's been our show. Mo, how can they find you?
Hey, Mr. Muncher or Poppy Mosin, for any brown aura you need these girls, get them at the gas station. Thank you so much for having me. I had a jolly of a time. Y'all take care of yourself.
Show's not over. Show's not over. Okay, guys.
Okay.
We're
Give
in
me
the
a Pornhub, Mr.
Do not go to Pornhub. Do not do that. Okay, guys, we end the show the same way every time with the freestyle finale. So DJ, hit that beat. Let me see what we got. What do we got? Let's hear something fresh. Nothing fresh. But you know what I do got? Yo, I got my cowboy Crocs. Yes, I got some nice black socks. This fool likes to suck black cocks.
Whoa.
He is gonna get on Feel Free. Probably gonna owe motherfucking D. Going to die because he sips that shit. Wish he would stop. I wish he would quit, but he's Pakistani. He's got that grind. He doesn't give a damn. He'll do it one more time. He'll cut up a line. He likes to smoke crack. He doesn't give a fuck that he's not black because he is a Pakistani pimp. And he is on the motherfucking blimp. And he's probably gonna die. One last time, say goodbye. I love you guys. Peace.